to episode number 9 of 3LittleBlerds Talk
Yeah.
Show. Our title today is going to be getting better every day. That's been a goal of all of ours right now. Is just trying to find an opportunity to get better each and every day, whether that's physically, socially, emotionally. You want to find that purpose and kind of like what Kenny talked about last week, carrying that positivity into the week. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. My name is Be Nice or Else. To my left, and I'm not gonna point because y'all know why, is C.
Your boy ceexdawg back at it.
He
As
said,
always. My bad. That was my bad. I was trying to do the command.
to
I was
my
trying
left,
I was
not
trying
gonna
to do the
point.
command on Twitch. That was my bad.
It's cool. Into the bottom is the guy who can't keep a straight face.
Good. It's your boy Kenny, aka Outlaw.
And right here, our special guest this week here at the Three Little Blurs Talk Show has been someone who has kind of hit the scene very quickly here as a streamer and somebody in the blurred community who is very vocal about his stance on a lot of things. He has been able to offer a lot of value in our fighting community and just been a good brother through and through. This week's special guest is none other than Mr. Queese, the gamer. All right, and we're gonna jump into really quickly, Mr. Queese. What do you feel is the definition of a blerd? And tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you started streaming.
Okay. Really excited to be here, y'all. Before I say anything else, and to go into your question that you asked, the definition of a blerd, bravery. The first word that comes to mind is bravery. Growing up, blerd culture, you got to start somewhere. It was a interesting experience to go through life, to kind of feel different from others, to kind of have this creative spirit by yourself, but not necessarily be able to express that at times. And then as you grow up with culture who is growing, repairing, becoming better at things, it's hard to sometimes overcome those type of things. So for me, the word bravery stands out a lot when it comes to being a blerd, just for the simple fact of you got to dare to be different. You got to dare to be your own person, walk your own path. And the scary part about that is you might not know that you're going to be by yourself throughout doing that a couple of times, but their joy is that if you keep working through it, you get to do things like this. Make it an opportunity to talk with your homies, get to play games, and to make a new family for yourself that you once didn't think of. So when we talk about being a blur, I think it's about just being brave, being able to create a world that you necessarily didn't see when your vision wasn't clear. And as you continue to go through life, you get to make these amazing things for yourself. So being brave, being able to just create a lane for yourself, and more importantly than that, sticking through it. I think the OG Nipsey said it best, man. Just don't quit. As long as you don't quit, you're gonna always make it.
Bruh, that was some major keys right there to get us started. Whew.
Good stuff.
Well,
Poetry
yeah,
snaps.
yeah, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. So, talk to us a little bit about now what kind of got you started streaming, and what did you look to accomplish from coming becoming a streamer. Everybody starts streaming from different various reasons, whether it's to find your community, whether it's to show your taste in games or to show your creative style. What were some of your main reasons?
Mm. That's a great question, man. And I go back to, for me, originally when I started back when the whole pandemic and things were coming, my whole motivation to do it was to kind of rectify this wrong that I had done. Because some years back, I wanted to really get into streaming. I bought all the equipment, I got it all set up, and when I went to stream, I could not stream steadily. My thing kept dropping, and I was just like, bro, you know what? I can't do this. I don't want to do this no more. This ain't what I want to do. And then I
That's
dropped
tough.
it.
I
Pandemic
think
comes
that's what we
around,
all did.
Man.
Okay, okay. As long as I'm not the only one, because for real, I felt like legit. I was by myself in that thing, man, and I was just like, that hurt. So let some time go by. All of this stuff starts happening. I get to a better place in my life because that was like about a 2 year gap. I had just graduated college, and I'm pretty sure y'all know how it is. And if you don't out there in Twitch land know how it goes, please stay around and talk to us because we gonna definitely get y'all the game, man. Because it's a little bit of a transition period that happens, but I got
Yeah.
comfortable. And after I got comfortable, I was like, so what you want to do with your life? Because I know it ain't what you doing every single day from 9 to 5 all the time. Ain't nothing wrong with your 9 to 5, but do you want to
Sheesh.
go ahead and just be mediocre, bruh? Or are you ready to go ahead and do something? Because last time I checked, you was crying a couple years ago saying you couldn't make it, and look at where you standing right here today. So you mean you got an opportunity? You want to make something work? So
Come
that was
on.
really that was the launch, that was the catapult, and I just told myself I'm already working in marketing. I know social media a little bit, but what I don't know is the culture. So the best way to do it, jump in there. And when I tell you I've jumped in again, look at where it's taking me, man. Just it's been a beautiful experience. I think that's just the only way I could put it.
Hey man,
Hey, that's what's up, man. But
Ooh.
yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
man.
like
It's good stuff.
everybody went through that, like at least starting out. Because there was a point like me and C, we started a stream team, and with a couple of our other homies, and all of us we started streaming. I think C was the only one that like streamed heavily, but I think at some point we all still were like trying to find our place and where we belonged with streaming, and that was like the main thing that we were like. I think is the main thing with people starting out streaming is like finding your lane and finding your comfortability so that you can ensure that you put out the best content. And I shoot to this day, I think I'm going to like 3 years. I started on Mixer, and then when it shut down, I switched to Twitch. So
R.I.P. Mixer,
Same
man.
here.
so a
Same here.
lot that I learned on Mixer, I feel like it helped me with starting out on Twitch because I felt like I had to start over. And when Mixer shut down, I really was about to be like, man, F all this. I'm not doing nothing else, bro. I'm just be in the background. Like, but the homies kind of talked to me and like motivated me to keep going. So that's what we'll be here now.
Right.
So,
What's
yeah,
up, man?
like everything you said, that's right on point, man. That's experience. The more you gain, the better you get. Just like everything else.
Since we're here, see, kind of tell us a little bit about your journey. What got you started streaming? Since we talking about beginning stories, Kenny kind of gave us a little bit of both of y'all's, but go ahead and yours a little bit.
Yeah, because I know around the time me and Kenny met, that was around the time when like social media and gaming put together. It wasn't really a thing like that. We had Xbox Live, but we weren't really putting it like gaming on Instagram, because I didn't really put gaming stuff on Instagram until it was late in the game. It was super late in the game, but that was probably 2017 when I tried to start. I started my own thing, my own blog and website and everything. To
that was like 2016, bro.
It was actually June 2017 when I started, like, for real, like Keith was saying, buying all the equipment, the chair and everything, and making sure my setup was good. Because at first, I didn't have a PC. I had a laptop that was a loaner, and I was like testing it out. And I had a personal laptop that I couldn't stream from at all. So yeah, it's a journey, man. It's a journey, and it takes a lot, time and dedication, for real.
Yeah, facts. Hey man, well, we are so glad to have you here, and I think this is also going to segue into your first Blerdy project, which is your rookie season. Talk to us a little bit about what you've kind of picked up along your way. You've had an opportunity to game with some pretty unique people so far. I mean, at least the three of us. You've had an opportunity to play with us, so I know if you're in the room with one of us, then that's a whole thing in itself, because all three of us bring something that's very unique to a game party. So
What I will
I'll be
say
quiet.
is,
lies and deceit.
don't let them
Lies
lie.
and
Don't let
deceit.
nobody
Don't
lie. These
he
boys be
will,
going
first and foremost, he
off.
not fooling nobody that's watching this stream right now. And secondly, you better stop telling a lie for the internet.
I'll be quiet.
No, C is quiet. Anyway, go ahead, Keith.
Now C disappears. It's a difference.
No, you man, I'll disappear. I will admit to y'all something before I go into it. I'm the type, I'm cool. I'll be sitting there and chat, but you'll be like, hey man, where keys go? Because I done had to go ahead and just put my mic on mute a couple times, and B can attest to that, bro. I done had to go ahead and peel out.
He definitely got CS type tendencies. We was playing
Talk to you
MK.
1 minute.
Sometimes you gotta get out of there, man. Sometimes it's time to go to bed, or you know what I'm saying, you just be dead tired, or you had headphones on and you be sleep like this, like yeah, you know. And I ain't try to go to sleep on purpose, you know. You just mute the microphone and lay your head down. You be like, kind of tired, and you just wake up the next day. You be sleepy on the game, man.
That one early death, and you what happened?
Those queues get long in Mortal Kombat sometimes. Like 6 people, man. It's a long wait.
I ain't gonna hold you up. I just fell asleep in
Smash Bros lobby. I be asleep. Sometimes I fell asleep in Smash Bros lobby. It take a minute to queue up sometimes when it's like the 1v1s, the you know, rotations.
I just leave.
Hey, see, somebody in the chat said something about mute. Can you check and make sure that
I think they talk about the mic mute. I don't think none of us mute.
Okay. All right. Oh, I was about to say, like, no.
Yeah, you know, like
I'm listening to the stream, I can hear it.
You know what I'm saying? If you go, like, you know what I'm saying, waiting in the lobby, you know, I just mute my headset and, you know, I just lay down for a minute and just be gone. But yeah,
it be like that, man.
Yeah, sometimes it do. Like I can't be on the game 3 a.m. no more.
Grounded, bro. We played Grounded till like 5 in the morning. Fell asleep, woke up, and still on Grounded.
Hey man, that's that life right there.
So
and be like that.
I know you've learned how to flash step. We see you've mastered that skill, Queese. What else have you kind of picked up along the way on your rookie season?
Like how you threw that Bleach reference in there.
Right. Rookie season honestly has been be flexible. I was originally started on Mixer, and I know we were talking about that earlier, and then Mixer shut down, and then you're like, oh, my audience, oh, my people, I gotta go ahead and do all of this over again. So right off bat, I titled this whole thing Rookie because I was like, how can I relate to everybody who I'm about to start meeting about stuff? And I'm like, people understand like a school structure, right? You know, you understand, you know, you got your rookie or / freshman type of deal was the way I was equating it or type of thing. But it's all about learning and getting out there and just kind of like understanding and just being able to openly admit that you don't know what the hell is really about to happen at all. Cause like I came out here thinking, bro, I'm about to go ahead and stream a couple times. You know, I'm gonna get affiliate. After I get affiliate, my audience gonna be amazing big. I already got my plans to go to sophomore season or my freshman to the sophomore to the junior. Like I was already going beyond. I had all my art drawn up, and then one thing happened to me. I said one day, who the hell are you even talking to? Who the hell are you even like? Where are you growing? What are you doing? And after I said that to myself, I felt the biggest pressure come off of my shoulders. Because it was like, dude, you don't know everything right now, bro. You don't. So how about you take a step back, put yourself out there, right? And just see what happened. Don't say that you know everything. Just keep putting yourself out there. Because what you want is already at the end of the tunnel. But I felt like, you know, something just gonna test me. So again, rookie, we see you got potential. We see you got something, but do you see you got potential? Do you see something in you? So it's kind of like a double entendre. You know, I am just getting started with the streaming and doing things, but at the same time, how bad do you want this? Because again, it's gonna be some dark moments like we was talking about. You try to set your stream up, you quit, your frame rate dropping. Every time you come on, can't people hear you? Or like what, your slop start messing up halfway through. Like all of those moments, man, impact you. And then
or your shout outs don't work like last night.
Every day. You should, when slides mess up, you should just be like, all right, that's normal. So
Yup. And that what you just said, bro, is what I had to start taking into consideration too. Like, don't make that like out of the realm of possibility. You need to accept that that can be your everyday. That can be your normal. And if that is your everyday and that's your normal, what are you going to do as a person to get past that? What are you going to do to fix that? Because I don't want to keep saying that shit is the same thing to every day. Because doing the same thing twice and expecting different results is insanity. And I don't consider myself an insane person. I don't consider anybody to be an insane person. I just think sometimes we just get we get tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? So that, to go back to the point, what was rookie season for me? Taking my head out my ass, understanding that I have work to do and I need to be conscious and I need to talk to people. And if somebody is giving you instruction on how to do something, if you know you need to pop your dang on thing in the Discord to let everybody know you going live, you need to shut up in your head telling yourself that you know better, because you don't know better. Somebody telling you that because they trying to give you some love, bro. And if you really sit back and like take that for a second, my God, you're gonna go to a completely different place. And where all I'm gonna say is I like live case studies, and where we at right now. Obedience, man. Obedience is better than sacrifice, bro. That's where I'm gonna leave
Amen.
it.
Major keys again.
Okay.
Hey Kenny, you gonna love this, yo. Quick side note, bro. C hairline is so fresh right now. Can we jump on how clean C was yesterday for this wedding real quick? See, I hope you ain't think me and Kenny was gonna let you ride, bro.
I was hoping.
I was
It's
hoping I would go
I'm-
ahead and
I
have
ain't
two
gonna
or
hold
three
you.
of
I
your
was about to let
photos
it
up.
slide 'cause I ain't
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. C was out here looking so fresh and so clean. Andre 3000, boy. Justin got him with the little ambiance on the photo shot with the drink. I was like, my man's out. You ain't had no socks on, did you, yesterday, C?
Oh yeah, I definitely had socks on. I don't rock dress shoes with no socks.
I was about to say, Justin had him
I
out,
ain't
but
no
he ain't had no
savage.
socks on with them fresh things on.
Nah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
boy.
cool though. Shout out to
Yeah,
my
man,
peoples
the
though. They got
photos.
married yesterday. It's super nice down there in Charlotte.
Yeah,
It was
man.
nice. Lake Wiley. I don't know if you've been there.
I heard of it.
Yeah, it was nice, bro.
I
That was
heard of it.
that was
It
dope.
was good, man. I
The way
love
he
seeing
was
my
dressed.
peoples.
I know the groom was irritated. He was probably like, "Man, get this fool out my way."
His wife,
I
a
was chilling.
designer and stuff, got him out here looking like he about to walk down somebody's fashion line.
Man.
Shoot. All right, man. Blerd life.
In
So
my
crazy.
defense, I was gonna let you slide.
Right. It's all good though. He's chilling.
It's cool. All
Had
right,
to come
man.
out of quarantine one time.
Yep. All right, yo. So we definitely had a lot of cool things happen this past week. As y'all know, we're gonna do round robin. We're gonna drop the topics and we're gonna pick up whatever we feel the need to rock with. So this week we had LeBron James sharing the cover of the Wheaties box, which is his first, man, I add, with the kids from his school, and that is super phenomenal.
That's big.
Me and Kenny were talking about this right before the stream. You can say what you want about LeBron James, the basketball player. You can say what you want about LeBron James, the man who hangs out with all his homeboys. But one thing you cannot say anything about is LeBron James, humanitarian. I mean, he has put on for us, for his people, for his community.
I'm going on mute. They racing Hellcats in the back.
Yeah, bro. We was actually just talking about that
Appreciate
too
it,
on the way on the trip up from Lake Wiley. I was saying like this man LeBron James has been doing so much for the community, stuff that nobody could have ever asked him to do. And on top of this, playing basketball at the highest level. Like, just let this man live his life and be great.
Yeah,
like, nobody else is opening up schools, let alone, doing anything, And one thing I do want to just bring up, I want them to go far. I want LeBron to continue to do, everything that he's been doing, and I want him to go further, like with the schooling and everything that he's been doing for the kids in Ohio, because it's a beautiful thing. I want that to go like to the highest level. You know what I'm saying? Like multiple LeBron schools type. Like if he need a business partner, like you know what I'm saying. He need somebody to teach. If he need a teacher, you know what I'm saying, somebody to come teach the kids something. That's what I'm saying. It's so many opportunities.
I'm working on trying to open the school. So if y'all want to help,
yeah, man, let us know for real. Like whatever you need, 100%, bro.
And man, let it be known, man, that a lot of times the world tries to stereotype black men as not being active in our communities. When you hear about somebody like Kenny trying to open a school, you hear about C, doing nonprofit stuff with Extra Life. When you see a LeBron James, opening schools, doing these things for these communities, it just like makes me so angry that we're painted as enemies of this country when we're pretty prominent, important figures in a lot of these communities, especially our own. And I'm going to absolutely continue to keep encouraging African American men to keep stepping up to the forefront of showing young black men what an example is to be a good black man, to make sure that we're volunteering in our communities, protecting black women, not using black women, not claiming black women when someone tries to take them, but protecting black women at all costs, and continue to be that leader like LeBron is right now. So dope, super dope.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Other quick topics, and then we'll be able to pick something up. Cyberpunk did go gold. And for those of you who are not in our communities, that means the last physical copy had been sent in. And so they are looking to keep the release date of November the 19th. That's going to
Miles Morales went gold too.
Yes, Miles Morales also.
You already know that's a launch title. That was going to happen.
But this will be active on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PC with a Google Stadia release to follow. Right. Then we got Ghost of Tsushima update with the multiplayer and a new game on October the 16th. We just had the MK11 Ultimate announcement. I know we're going to talk about that in a minute for November the 17th. Melina, Rain, and Rambo. We had the GameStop and Microsoft merger. Microsoft is staying active in acquisitions right now. Let's see if any of that's going to pay off for them. And that is all of our major topics for this week. So, Kenny, where do y'all want to kind of start at first? And Queese, you can chime in on anything. Cat Queese did take the option to stay and cover all of our topics with us, so we appreciate him rocking with us today.
Let's start off with this Ghost of Tsushima. I know C completed the game. I think he might be the only one that out of our group that does have it with us right now. I don't know about Keith, but what was your
they announced a new game plus.
Well, I was talking about in the show right at this moment.
Okay, got you.
So, but like, what was your take on like the story and the game itself, and going forward? Like, how do you think the multiplayer will play out? Because I see they got like the 4-player raid missions or something like that.
Yeah, they so it's interesting to see what's really about to happen with that multiplayer, because the multiplayer seems to be adding more lore to the universe. But
because it's a 2-player story co-op too.
Mm-hmm. So that's gonna be real interesting. They added a new game plus, which they just announced, because I don't think that was ever confirmed until that
they never
the trailer announcement. So it's looking like they adding a lot more to the world. So I think they guarantee, didn't they say they're gonna do it on PS5, 60 frames, free upgrade. So free upgrade, and I think they said you can convert your progress. I think they said that, but man, it's good, man. Like that game right now.
I'm not even gonna lie. That announcement made me really evaluate a PS5 first. To be able to play that game and to be able to play that game with y'all, the multiplayer.
I didn't play the entire game on stream, but it's a huge game. Like the single player is huge. If you do all side quests, it's like a solid maybe 30 to 40 hours.
It ain't Witcher level, is it?
No, it's not. It's not Witcher. And I feel like Cyberpunk will be a bigger game than Ghosts. But I don't think. I wonder, will it be the same way it was last year? You remember when they did the Game of the Year awards, and the games that came out in November didn't really get counted for the for the awards. So I wonder if they'll let Cyberpunk be included. Like Cyberpunk, I want Cyberpunk to come out and be a smash. That goal confirmed was good, because you almost thought they was gonna push it back again. You really thought they was gonna push it back again.
I think the thing that will play into Cyberpunk doing well is how good the story is, because everybody already know it has that RPG, the RPG elements and everything like that. But going forward, it's like, is the story gonna keep you into it? Like, is it gonna be one of those stories where it's like it's dragging or something like that? And then they also got they also have the multiplayer for Cyberpunk that they haven't even talked about yet. So whenever they get around to that, whenever the game is done and people play it, whenever they get around to announcing multiplayer, it's gonna be one of those things like, is it gonna be worth the multiplayer? Like, is the multiplayer gonna be like worth playing or putting time into? How is it gonna work or like stuff like that? And I'm kind of thinking it's probably gonna be like how not Elder Scrolls, but maybe like a Fallout Online or something, but with cyberpunk functionality. Because everybody knows how Fallout 76 was. So
RIP, we're not even gonna go there. All right. But yeah, I think the whole community is excited about Cyberpunk. I think it's like C said, I want it to be a big hit. And I think that goal confirmed definitely is putting it in the right direction. And then with Ghost of Tsushima, for all of our PlayStation friends, I guess C gonna need somebody to run that multiplayer with. So y'all definitely make sure y'all add him. Are you Ceexdawg on PlayStation as well, C?
Yep.
Yeah, y'all make sure.
All right.
Make sure y'all add him for that.
How I'm envisioning Ghost of Tsushima Online to be, how Assassin's Creed Unity was, but a little better.
It was good, bro. And I don't think a lot of people realize how good that Assassin's Creed multiplayer was, and I don't think they did. Was that the only Assassin's Creed game that had that style of multiplayer? Did they ever do that again? Are they gonna do that?
That was the first one and the last one.
Because that style of multiplayer was great, and I don't know why they gave up on that. That was.
I just felt if they would have added more assassination missions and more like story to go with it, it would have been fire.
Yeah, Ubisoft, they definitely should get back on that.
The PvP was dope, but we talking about like the story mode, like how they had the missions.
Assassin's Creed had great multiplayer.
Brotherhood multiplayer was fire.
Yeah, it had great multiplayer.
Whole wave.
I will say, Cyberpunk is on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PC, and even Google Stadia. Let's let that sink in. How many things is that gonna be released on? These jokers ain't stupid. Ain't nobody investing money in nothing that ain't about to be a success like that. They already put their hats in the bag.
And I know somebody got it on Stadia. Because they still talking about Stadia, so somebody out there playing.
Facts. Big old facts, man. Yeah, I thought that was a major point you just made. I thought the same thing. I was like, yo, this is on everything. I haven't seen something like this that's going to be on everything. This is like Fortnite-esque.
Grand
Theft Auto. We also
Grand
have a merger between the generations, so a lot of stuff gonna be on everything. Like that's how GTA 5 was when it came out.
Yeah. Still strong.
Speaking of updating,
going into the next generation.
Yeah, MK11 is releasing
that was good too.
The next set of characters, and I am really excited about this. You can call whatever you want, but I am very excited about the opportunity to play with Rain, Melina, and Rambo.
I wasn't talking about calling the character. I'm saying he's gonna be released.
Oh yeah, you did. Yes, you did. I will give you your kudos on that. You did. You was like, it's definitely gonna be one of the ninjas. It'll probably be like Rain or Ermac.
Had to be.
Yeah, it had to be. Like, no, you can't be. First off, you can't give Rain a whole moveset in a story mode and not release Rain. Like, I think that was the reason I didn't play MKX a lot. Like, I played up until you had to fight Melina and Rain. And then when I beat Rain, I was like, oh yeah, he gonna be unlocked in the story. I was like, man, we can play with him. I went to that versus AC Rain. I was like, yeah, I'm done with this game.
Hey, bro, y'all can Colbert Smooth came in. I'm still mad about that.
Bruh.
Yeah, they did us dirty with that one.
They did.
You don't understand.
It's cool,
Rain beat you so many times
because MKX
it wasn't like he was an easy fight.
MKX. I mean, if they would have added him to MKX, it wouldn't have mattered now. But it's cool that they added him to MK11 because it's way more fun. I put in way more hours on MK11 than I ever did on MKX, so I feel good about it. I'm glad he kind of serving the fans a little bit too with Melina. That's good because I mean the game is so good, so you might as well put Melina on there. Like, might as well.
Yeah, but everybody butthurt about her mouth. Bro, I cannot believe like y'all cried and all types of complaining. You finally get her, and it's like, oh yeah, we got Melina, but we don't like her mouth. Her mouth should be like the MK whatever mouth. I'm like, bro, you can't give the internet nothing they want. You can't give them nothing because you give them something, they still gonna find something to complain about. So Queese, you recently picked up MK 11. How has your journey on that game been so far?
My journey has been amazing. Before I go anywhere else, I've only been playing for what, maybe like 3, 4 days now. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. These fellas, these gentlemen, and the amazing community that they got going on around here, we have been working labs, practice sessions, fight nights. It don't matter, man. People have just been playing games, and like it was dope to see y'all really throw down. Cause I didn't know you was as good as you were at Mortal Kombat until I watched the damn thing, and I'm like, bro, who is this man on a damn sword walking through the air, constantly killing everybody? This dude ain't stepping at
Man, don't be
all.
hyping him, man.
Man, I'm extra regular in that game.
See,
But
they
that
lying,
it
y'all.
but it is one of my it is one of my favorite fighting games. It is definitely one of my favorite fighting games. I just like I've been getting into fighting games a whole lot more. I've been playing DBZ with these fools, and shout out to the Gaming Ace, got us playing Soul Calibur. Also shout out to Rebel, been jumping in with us too, man. So I just feel like we building a really good stable of a lot of fighting game players. So why not just continue to keep building on that?
Only fighting games I say I'm good in that I'll admit I'm good in is Dragon Ball Fighters and Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Other than that, I'm just a regular fighter.
I'm okay. And MK, I'm really good in Street Fighter 4. I will definitely say that.
I ain't never even played Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, bro. I will load that game up right now. That is still probably the only 360. I knew it, bro. I knew it. I called it like a bang shot.
Yeah, he said. I told him we was on, so he wanted to come say what's up.
He said X gonna pop in for his little 5 minutes.
Yeah, I told him.
Go ahead and get his little 5 seconds of glory.
What is it? I know he talking some junk.
Here go X, y'all. Give him a slow clap. Give him a slow clap.
Oh, we got more guests. What's up? We got the whole family in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to X, man. X is also in the blerd community, man. He is a very, very big historian as far as comics are concerned. So he has taught me a lot about comics, both DC and Marvel. Learning from him, he also has a plethora of statues and figurines. So he practices a different form of blerdom than we do. But man, it's still nonetheless, man. You want to take something from each person that you come in contact with, and he's teaching me about an area of blerdom that I didn't know exists. So I've been able to like step my figure game up because now I know what to look for, from talking to him and finding little stuff for that. So cool, man. I guess today is a family stream, so we got a lot of family pulling up. Let's go ahead and jump. So we just got finished wrapping on the MK update. The next thing we have is the GameStop and Microsoft merger. So Microsoft has been super active in scooping up stuff. We got what is it? GameStop. What is it? Bethesda. And immediately throwing Doom in the Game Pass. They are trying to. Oh, and then last week we announced the Funimation deal they have with if somebody has Game Pass Ultimate, they get the 2 months free of Funimation. So I mean, they have really kind of ratcheted up what they're doing with that Game Pass. I think they want to beef it up as much as possible, so that when
you also got them having the EA access in the Game Pass too.
Yeah. So then you got the EA access as well, like Kenny
Mm.
said. So now you got the sports game aspect. So I mean that Game Pass is really going to be a very pivotal piece coming in with the new Xbox. I think they're going to use that as a selling
I
point
think
on
in
the
gaming
consoles.
period,
Yeah,
just
on
Yeah,
yeah
yeah.
on the consoles. But I think I was talking Blue. Um, you still won't necessarily need a console if you got a really good gaming system. You can just get the Game Pass and still run
yeah.
run what you got. So
And I think at this point, I don't think Xbox focused on that a system really. Like they're gonna release a system, but I don't think like they focus is let's have the best system. They just want to have the best gaming experience at this point. And I
which
think
I
they
think
changed that around after that horrible release of the Xbox One. So
yeah, yep,
yeah,
yep.
so
I
everything. I mean, times change, things change. Like I think the way that they're going now is probably for the best because a lot of people are converting from consoles to PC anyway. So I mean, you
yep.
still of course have those casual players that's gonna be like, oh, I want a PlayStation or Xbox, but a lot of the people that's really like gaming or playing the game, like
They
most
got a
of them
computer.
be on PC.
Yep.
Like even Apex players play on PC, controller or mouse and keyboard. So like I think in every venue of gaming, like PC is starting. I mean, it already was, but PC is starting to get more popular, even with the casual people.
Yep.
You
As
start to
long
see kids on PC. Like, how
yeah.
you even got a PC, bro?
Like, how old is you? What?
You 7? How did
You
you?
wasn't with me
What?
shooting in the gym. You don't get no PC yet.
Literally, was in the womb. What?
Bruh, wasn't even thought of. Got a killer PC though.
Question for y'all. Is this
Yeah.
influencing your decision on which console to buy with the whole mergers that Microsoft has been doing? And I ask this for my personal opinion. I'm seeing the bigger picture in all this. I'm getting all the games I can want and play for like one flat fee every single month. And as a content creator and somebody who's doing this whole Twitch thing like you guys or yourselves, that's ample, man. You give me a whole lot of content, give me some defined lanes, it might be cool. So I feel like what the simplest way to put it is this. Xbox is doing all this. What has Sony done? What news have we heard Sony doing since all this has started? For real.
Exclusives.
Yeah.
Spitting real
The
facts right now,
exclusives.
man. That
Yeah.
it's even crazy that you even brought that up because Microsoft is starting to do a thing where it's like the same way you pay for your phone. You don't pay $9.99 for the iPhone flat right out. Like you
Do
don't they
like
don't want people to pay
$40 a month.
$5.99 for the console flat out. You can pay. They got the setup, the where you the it's making it more accessible when you look at it. And then the fact that Game Pass is on the level that it's on now. If you already have an Xbox, if you already have a PC, you already set. So they're making games more accessible. So that's a good thing for
Microsoft
everybody.
thinking about Microsoft and not just console.
Bye. See you next time, man.
Microsoft is accessible through many venues and stuff. So like I remember I had one Game Pass Ultimate first came out. I was playing Forza 3 on my work computer. So it's like
Yeah.
shoot, if I could
And
access it through anything, like okay, that's cool.
since y'all talking
As far as
about
your question,
yeah,
it ain't really swaying my decision because I feel like the only console I really gonna probably get is a PS5 because I don't have a PlayStation, and a lot of the stuff starting out is going to be on Xbox One, PC, and the Series X. So I won't really need an Xbox early on. So I'm not really pressed to get an Xbox right now. So yeah, I don't think it swayed me either way. So like for the most part, starting out, I'm probably gonna have a PlayStation 5. Of course, I'm still playing my Xbox because I just love my Xbox. Like I'm probably always gonna have an Xbox until I get a PC. Then I'm gonna still play Xbox games. So,
That's
but
real.
other than that, I don't think it swayed my decision because I already came up and when I see Miles Morales, I said I'm getting a PlayStation. So that was already set in stone.
between that and Ghost of Tsushima, man, definitely got me evaluating getting a PlayStation.
Yeah, but other than that, I'm not. It didn't sway my decision. Like I said, it's everything on Xbox gonna be on both the systems and PC. So I don't. You ain't. There's no real rush to get the new system unless you just want quick resume and faster load times, which I really kind of don't care about, honestly, if I'm being honest. But
Right. That's real.
and performance, of course. But other than that, shoot, my Xbox run perfectly fine, bro. I'm good.
And then for me, I'm a waiter. I always wait and make sure and see like all the little kinks get worked out first. So those first batch of systems, I let those go through. That second, maybe that third batch, then I go ahead and get one. Like, all right, whatever issues it had when it first came out, those have been sorted out.
Yep, same.
Yeah, that's probably like the smartest thing to do, especially when they come out with all the different variations.
Yep.
I remember I didn't get my 360 until the 360 Elite came out, the black one.
Yeah,
that's the one I had.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
The Slim, was it like the Slim? Kind of like Xbox Slim.
No, not the Slim, not that one.
That Switch.
It was the last one with the hard drive, but it was black. It was called the Xbox 360 Elite.
Mm-hmm.
I think
it had a bigger hard drive.
Yeah, it had a bigger hard drive. It was the same design as like the original Xbox, but it was black.
Was that the first touch button or like the touchpad?
No,
wasn't it like a manual button first?
Ayo,
no, it was the one before that one. Y'all talking about the one that came with that camera connect, the early connect thing.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It was the shiny black. I had the matte black. It had the same removable hard drive as the original 360.
I know which one
but
you're talking about.
It was just, I think it was like 500 megabytes or something like that. But it was like bigger memory than all the other Xboxes. That's all I remember. And I played 2 games, Gears and Modern Warfare 2.
Shout out to Modern Warfare 2, boy. Hours.
And since we're talking about that gaming period, let's go ahead and shout out to Toxic Gaming, because that's when Toxic Gaming was at its peak height. Modern Warfare 2, Gears 2 going into Gears 3.
It was a bad time. Why would you shout out to that? I'm joking.
That was the time that turned the system in.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It was super toxic.
Got you ready for the real world, boy.
It was toxic for no reason. Like you get on a game at like 8 o'clock in the morning, people would just be like hot, like super toxic. Like wow,
grown man, bro, on Fusion Frenzy.
Halo 3 was so toxic. Like
bro, Halo 3 was. Next to Modern Warfare 2, that was probably the most toxic game on console.
And those were probably the 2 games I played the most out of any games in my whole life.
That's why
2008. 2008. That's when Modern Warfare, the first Modern Warfare, so Call of Duty 4, and Halo 3. Oh, super.
Man, y'all remember when World at War was toxic?
Mm-hmm.
And they used to spam the dog kill streak.
That was so irritating, man. I hate that game to this day for that.
Man. Then it got hacked, and it was the only Call of Duty you could play other than Call of Duty 3. It was tragic, bro. Okay, wait. That might have been the most toxic. Because that got hacked early.
We played Blackout, man, like it won't nothing. We played Blackout every day, all day.
Man. Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Y'all older than me.
What's your favorite game of all time?
Ooh, man.
Or give me 2 if you can't give me 1.
I can give you 2 right off top. I'm gonna say Devil May Cry 3. The Devil May Cry series has always been big. I grew up in a very faith-based upbringing from my grandparents who were ministers and stuff, but like, you know, I always thought Devil May Cry was like kind of like an adaptation of like real life. You live amongst angels and demons and crazy people every single day. You don't know who this person is and what's going on, so kind of like their whole like that.
He was playing that game where everybody went to sleep, so nobody knew who he was on.
yeah, because if so, actually, yeah, because grandma, she'd be like, "Boy, what you been there playing?" Nah. We ain't want them problems like that.
Demon devil.
Devils.
Turn this mess off.
Rest the wall and snatch that whole system off the wall.
Boy, what you
Whose
got
ball
inside
is
of
the
you?
devil?
We ain't.
Yeah, with these devils. All right, what's your number 2?
The second one I'm gonna say is Final Fantasy X. That was my first PlayStation 2 game that I ever got, and that was the first big Final Fantasy RPG I got to play on my own that somebody actually purchased me. So like I have played through that game maybe 10, 15 times. And all right, so here's the kicker, and y'all gonna laugh at me for this one. I have not beaten that game yet. I have gotten to the end. I have collected every single character. I have gotten all the special summons. I have gotten all the abilities. I've maxed myself to 99, but I will not commit to beating that, bro, because I don't want my fucking image to be ruined. I just wanted to stay where it was at. Like that's my fucking game. Yeah. Y'all see it's a lot of conviction in that.
I beat that game once. It took forever, and now I never go back to it because it took forever.
Bro,
I haven't finished a single Final Fantasy game, so I'm not about to laugh at anybody.
Yeah, I shout out.
Nah,
to
I haven't
Blue
finished a
because
single one, to be real.
Yeah, I'm gonna play. I think it was Final Fantasy. Was it 14?
He said I'm
15, bro, 15.
No, 14. No, he said 14 because it's on Game Pass. I'm gonna play that on the stream. It's gonna be my
15, long as heck, bro.
Homie, not too long, bro.
That
game had me
never
buttered
committed.
up at the end.
Yeah, man. I'm just yeah. I'm gonna go with 14. With
14 is an MMO. I probably ain't even know into that. Is it a story in Final Fantasy 14 or is it just straight MMO?
straight MMO with that. You know how that go. Story pieces from other stuff.
Yeah. Either way.
Okay, so it's just straight MMO. I thought it was like a Fantasy Star where they got a story, but it's still MMO. And you can finish the story, then you just finish MMO. Like,
man.
I'm excited because I haven't played an MMO or RPG at that. So
you played Pokemon, haven't you?
Back on like a Game Boy Advance, I hadn't played like any of the I hadn't played any of the versions on Switch.
Hey, once you
it's only one on Switch.
Let me know. Let me know.
I guess it's two if you count Let's Go Pikachu, but I mean technically those RPGs. So I say you play the RPG.
Yeah,
you're just a little different, but
a little different. But yeah, either way, I'm excited. It's a part of the game, and I ain't really rocked with. So I think the important thing on your blerd journey is to try different things because there's a lot. Like we were talking about earlier about X, his version of blerdom is different from all of ours, but there's a lot of things that are we have in our community that are different. That if you don't try to experience them, you don't get to understand them. So that's why I'm jumping into it because I didn't grow up playing a whole lot of those.
Yeah. You get it to RPG, bro, it's about to change everything, bro. We might not hear from you for a nice little minute.
Just go duck off and be gone,
bro. You about to be ghost.
Wait, hold on. Is Borderlands technically an RPG?
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah,
looter shooters. I don't know.
It's a looter shooter.
Weird.
It's
a weird genre,
but it ain't like no RPG though.
Yeah, Blue said no. What?
Yeah, it ain't like a traditional RPG. It just got elements.
It ain't a JRPG. Yeah. That's for sure. It ain't that.
Yeah, for sure ain't a JRPG. That's a whole nother league.
Keith, I definitely got Borderlands downloaded. So if you want to rerun that and see, I don't know if you still have that on your Xbox download. Yeah. So I mean. After the stream, I'm open for whatever. Blue, Kohlberg, I know y'all down there. So, I mean, Among Us, Apex, fighting games, it's whatever. I'm trying to chill for the rest of the day. So, y'all let me know on that. We are officially done with all of our topics. So, what I'm going to do is open the floor up to our guest. We're going to start with C. See what blerdy topics do you want to leave us with, or you do want to leave us with some words for this week?
Nothing too crazy, but appreciate y'all for everything. Yeah, we gonna try to do the evening thing for a little bit, see how that go. Just cause I know it's been a lot of action on my end as far as like you see, I got family and stuff over here at the crib right now, so we're gonna try to do it again to next week on at the same time around the time that we did today. So yeah, and I appreciate everybody for rocking with us in the chat though. It's been a bunch of people popping through. Yeah, appreciate everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And I will announce our special guest for next week once we get through all of our hosts as well. Kenny, what do you have that you want to leave us with?
Man, I ain't really too much. Same thing as I say every week. Go into this week with positivity and just walk forward. And that's pretty much it. That's all you can. That's all I really got in this time. So I feel like that helps people through their week.
Queese, what do you want to leave us with, good sir?
First and foremost, I appreciate y'all for letting me come through and get a chance to talk with everybody. And the community is dope. And thank y'all for welcoming me in as family, first and foremost. If I can leave you guys with anything, organization is important, man. Take the time to really plan your stuff out, go through nitty-gritty details and work it out. Because if you don't work it out, at some point in time, you're going to have to just go back and figure it out what it was you were supposed to think about in the first place. And like, again, we was talking about this earlier in the week, and like that synonymous with me. So take the time, y'all, plan y'all stuff out right. And remember, it's a marathon. It ain't a sprint. You'll get there.
Hey, man. Nipsey Hussle vibes. I appreciate that. Appreciate
TMC.
that. You already know. Yeah, man.
All right, B. Your turn.
Appreciate you. I want everybody as we go into this next week to understand that everybody in some form or fashion is fighting a fight, and that's across multiple fronts, whether it's mental, physical, social, or emotional. And I want us to remember to remain human throughout this process of this fight, and so that if you see someone who is down, that you should pick them up. If you know of someone who could use an extra text or a phone call, to reach out to them, and more importantly, take time to do self-evaluation for yourself, so that if you are struggling with something, that you need to talk to someone or you need to do something to raise your spirits, because everybody's fighting, and at some point we all need to recharge. Yesterday, I sat in 2 really dope streams. Mental Health Awareness Day was yesterday. And just being able to sit and listen to other fellow streamers just kind of talk about how important it is that we, deal with our emotions and our feelings right now with all the things that are going on in this country. It just kind of hit home for me a lot on a lot of things. So I want to encourage everybody as we go into this week to do whatever you need to do, to feel whatever you need to feel, and so that when Monday gets here, that you can start your week off the best way possible, and that's becoming just a little bit better every day. And that is our title for today. Every day you wake up, you want to find just a little reason to get just a little bit better, so that when you look back over a week, a month, 3 months, 6 months, you can realize how far you come, and you can celebrate that and use that as the pedestal to push you into your future. That's all I got, man. That's all I got. Appreciate everybody for coming through this week, rocking with us. We appreciate Queese the Gamer coming through, being our special guest this week. As I announced earlier, I said I will be announcing our special guest for next week, and our special guest is he literally is the pillar of the community. I was about to say a pillar. No. He is the pillar. He holds so many different streams together. He does so many different things. I literally have never heard anybody say a bad thing about him, except it was Blue cussing him out during a co-stream. He is the phenomenal Colbert 9, the GOAT mod. He is the best mod in the game. So we are super
Colbert for real. I can't even hold you.
Yeah, man. We are super excited to have our brother on the stream. I feel like we've had so many good brothers on the stream so far, and by having one of the coldest, man. It's gonna be really special. This week was really special, man, because I got to kick it with somebody I met on some completely gaming type stuff, and I really feel like we've kind of connected over the past couple of weeks, Queese. And bro, and I'm so glad that you are with us here on this journey. And next week, man, just like you said, we're gonna get just a little bit better. We've been building, and we got the pillar of the community next week, Coldbird 9. This is Be Nice or Else. We got ceexdawg, we got Outlaw, we got Queese the Gamer. That is 3LittleBlerds Talk Show. See, who are we looking at raiding, my good friend?
Oh yeah, we can shoot the raid tonight. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's midday now.
Right. Yeah, we can shoot the raid.